Our lovely patient, who's 51 years old, is 6 months out from her abdominoplasty, and she comes in today and she's very graciously agreed to share her thoughts and feelings about her results and her entire experience.
Thank you, Dr. Claytor. Honestly, you have exceeded my expectations on outcome because it's the trifecta of aesthetics, a really state-of-the-art procedure, and safety. Really, your publication is what drew me to you. Meeting you and meeting the way your office staff and yourself, your demeanor, and how you interact with the patients really made me confident about coming to your practice. And then every step along the way has just been better than the last. And here I am this summer. I just bought my first string bikini and ready to take on the second half of my life in a way I never thought possible. So just thank you so much.
Well, and you did a phenomenal, you did me a huge favor by showing me a picture of yourself. How long ago was that?
That was, I started at the beginning of 2024 on my weight loss journey and lost 50% of my body weight. So I went from about 240 to 120 over the course of a year and a half. And then spent 8 months making sure I was stable and at my final BMI, and then came in and had my consultation with you. And
you are an absolute gorgeous, shapely, exceptional contour. And I didn't know that you had just gone out to buy a string bikini, but I love it. I think it's so great. And one thing you said to me when you came in today, you were just in love with your scars. And I agree. I think your scars look fantastic. They're barely noticeable and will definitely fit underneath a string bikini.
I'm actually can't believe how good the scars is, because my scar, because of the significant weight loss, is significant. It's long, but that's not to say that it's significant in appearance. It's just in length, and already at 6 months it's nearly faded to skin tone. It's completely flat. And there's a lot of inches. There's about 24 inches of it.
Oh, you measured
and it's almost all the way around.
It is about 3/4 the way around you. But we needed to do that to really lift that buttock area and to really tighten up your whole contour.
And that's how I started today's appointment, is that you, from what I thought we were doing to what you needed to do to achieve the outcome I didn't know I could dream of, the surgery was so thoughtful. And I read online all the time about tummy tucks, but none of the problems or the issues that I read about are my issues. Mine is perfect. Like my belly button is perfect. My lady land is very nicely pulled up, but not overly so. And so I actually just have to say that it was up, it was down, it was back, it was side, but it's now perfection. And I honestly didn't think this was in the cards for me in my life ever again.
Well, you absolutely, are top of the charts in terms of your aesthetic results, and I'm thrilled that you feel comfortable getting into a bikini, because that's really my goal. People will come in and they'll say, I just want to look good in clothes. And I say, well, our goal is we're shooting for you to be bikini ready. Do you remember me saying that to you?
You did, and I said exactly what you said, which is, I understand bikinis are not in my future, and that's okay. But you encouraged me to believe otherwise, and your results deliver.
You're fabulous. And then when you came in today, you said because your belly looks so great, you're ready to tackle your arms.
I absolutely did. I really wanted to make sure that everything was delivered as far as the combination of aesthetics, safety, and the recovery process, and they absolutely came in spades. So with that, I actually just decided in the last 2 weeks to proceed with the brachioplasty.
You got it.
And we had a conversation about what that recovery would be like. Yep. So I'm excited.
Right, and I shared with you what it'd be about is 1/10 as challenging as your belly. Because I told you were going to hate me for 3 days when I did your tummy. Was I right?
That's probably accurate. There was probably a moment of regret, but just get through it.
Oh, you're so funny. Yeah, but the arms really are super easy. Fantastic. Compared to the belly.
I can't wait, and I know that you're, again, going to be very comprehensive in bringing in as much as we can to make sure we get all those little bonus areas of extra skin I have addressed at the same time.
You're so great. Well, the one last question I always like to ask people is, how did you find me, and what would you recommend other individuals who are looking to achieve this kind of result?
I found you, Dr. Claytor, because of your active engagement in the scientific community and your publications, because I'm a scientist and I was looking for the tummy tuck of the future, not the one that everybody's been doing for the last 3 decades, because I want the best healthcare out there, and that prioritizes me and to make sure I'm going to have the best result and the most safe result. And you had really nice publication record in your safety protocols that were proven with your data. And then on top of that, you were also doing a drainless approach, which I felt like was essential. And while everybody was doing the quilting stitches, you were using 3 approaches to make it actually a reality to do drainless and not have any challenges with any seromas or other potential things that can happen when you take away the drains.
You are such a star. Well, thank you again for sharing your journey with all of those who are tuning in to hear about the possible options for patients looking for abdominal contouring.
Well, thank you to you and everybody in your office.
Oh, thank you for thanking the team, because it is definitely a team effort and team approach, and everyone on my team is a first-round draft pick, and so I appreciate you giving them a shout-out.
Absolutely. Definitely want to second that.
Thank you.